Hi everyone. Goal setting is an important activity in financial planning as well as planning for anything in general. However, a lot of investors and a lot of common people and even a lot of financial advisors miss out on this activity. They straightway jump into investing thinking that they will make a lot of money and start putting money somewhere, and that's what they consider as financial planning. I don't consider that as appropriate. For me, goal setting is an important part of financial planning. Why is goal setting important? See, goals, when aligned with your long term purpose, they help you provide a sense of direction. And based on that, one can take appropriate steps. And at every step, one knows like whether that step is leading towards the direction of the goals. If that is so, the financial decision taking becomes easy. And in case a certain decision or financial decision is taking away from the direction of goal, one can easily reject that kind of decision, and making no becomes much more easy. So defining goals provides that sense of direction, sense of purpose, and that way taking right steps and making decisions become much more easier. Now, goal setting itself is not an easy exercise, and a lot of people struggle with that goal setting exercise. So, I'll take you briefly through it. The goals that need to be set should be SMART goals. Now, SMART here is an popular acronym, and let me take you through what SMART goals mean. In SMART, S stands for specific. So the goal should be specific. One should be very specific in terms of understanding what one wants to achieve. The more specific the goal is, the more easier it becomes to define the steps to achieve that goal. And the more vague the goal is going to be, the broader the goal is going to be, the more difficult it's going to define. It's going to be to define the steps to achieve that goals. So having specific goal is very good. Next is M. M stands for measurable. So having a measurable goal is important because as you take steps in the direction of your goal, you will make some progress. And if the goal is measurable, you will be able to measure your progress in the direction of goal. Having some numbers attached to your goal, for example, what amount of corpus you want to accomplish, maybe in 2 years or 3 years. So having that number in place, it could be 1 crore, it could be 2 crore, or based on your financial situation, it could be any number. But having that number in place makes it measurable goal. Having no number, just simply saying that I want to become rich, or I want to become very rich, or I want to have much more money than what I have right now. That kind of goal is not measurable because you never know like when it's enough, when it's good enough. So having specific numbers related to your goal makes them measurable, and that way you'll be able to track your progress, how far you have progressed in the direction of your goal. Next comes A. So A stands for attainable or achievable goal. The goals that you set need to be realistic. They shouldn't be outlandish, although they should be ambitious goal. But one should keep on having ground reality in place. Say like someone has 1 lakhs as of now ready to invest, and 1 year down the line one wants to make 1 crore out of it. Now that is going to be outlandish goal, not an attainable or achievable goal. So that way, considering the realities, the goal should be set, and the goal should be attainable and achievable, but also ambitious goal. Next comes R. R stands for relevant. The goals need to be relevant in the sense they should align with the long-term objective. So they can be a short-term goal, they can be medium-term goal, and they can be long-term goals. And finally, the ultimate purpose, that's the ultimate long-term objective. When all of them are in alignment, everything will start becoming relevant. So that way, relevance of goal is very important. And in the relevance, one part which I want to emphasize is lot is defining the why of your goals, why those goals are important for you. Having a strong emotional reason behind your goals will define your why you want to accomplish that goal. And if that why is clear, if that why is strong, then taking steps to achieve that goal will become much more easier, because as you start taking steps, you will start facing resistance and some hindrances to accomplish those goals. But if your why is strong, why is clear, you'll be able to overcome those hindrance and resistance very easily. So if the why is clear, the how will become much more easier. That's the thing I want to emphasize. And that comes with the relevance of your goal. Next comes T. The goals need to be time bound and time based. So, as I mentioned briefly earlier, the goals could be in three categories. They could be short term goals, medium term goals, and long term goals. The short term goals are typically the ones which one need to accomplish in 3 months or less. It could be something like setting up your emergency fund or starting a small activity. That kind of goals could be short term goals. Next comes the intermediate goals, which typically are defined in financial terms as 3 to 12 months kind of goals. And it could be something like if you have some credit card debt or some other personal loan kind of debt, paying off that kind of debt could be intermediate goal. Or if you want to buy a house, for down payment of that house, if you want to accumulate that down payment corpus, that could be done in the as an intermediate goal within 3 to 12 months. And then there are the long term goals. Long term goals in financial terms are those goals which extend beyond the 1 year duration. They could be your retirement planning or your child's higher education or child's wedding planning, that kind of goals. Or they could be also like world tour kind of planning. They could be your long term goals, and they are typically defined for more than 12 months. Now, keeping these goals as time bound helps us define the appropriate steps that are needed to achieve those goals. And in financial goals, it also helps us determine how much risk or volatility we can tolerate while planning for those goals. For short term goals, we can't afford to invest in any volatile instrument. So they need to be put in zero volatility instrument. In intermediate goals, a little bit of volatility is okay, but not much volatility can be tolerated. Not much risk tolerance is there. In long-term goals, the risk capability or the volatility tolerance goes much higher because they are extending beyond 1 year duration. So over there, we can afford to invest in some volatile instruments, in which growth is assured, because short-term volatility is not going to matter, and in the long run. And finally, the growth will like overcome that volatility and help us achieve the long-term goals. So that covers the SMART goals, and I have also covered the time duration of goals. And I hope I conveyed the importance of setting goals. It is very important activity in any financial planning. Please go through your goal setting. It will help you in the long run. What are your thoughts about this? Do you agree that goal setting is an important activity, or do you think that it is something not so important activity? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. I will look forward to getting your comments, and I'll go through them thoroughly. If you feel something more can be added about goal setting activity, please feel free to share in the comments. Also, join my MegaMoney community. I have a Facebook group by the name of MegaMoney Mastery, which you can join and participate in discussions over there. I share a lot of money management related content over there. Or if you want some coaching from me, please feel free to join my MegaMoney community, wherein I provide good coaching, money management coaching, and try to make it personalized for my clients. So you can join over there as well. I'll keep creating more such content in future. Follow me for more such content. That's all for now. Thank you. Bye.